Hey guys, Lucas here with Blues You Can Use, sharing many years of guitar playing experience with you. On this channel, I do gear reviews, tutorials, lessons, how-to videos, and much more. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks for your continued support. On today's video, I wanted to do something a little bit special with you guys and take you guys in and give you a private tour of my studio. Come on in, let's check it out. Okay, so basically we have a room that's about 11 by 16. The sound deadening panels that are up on the wall, I made those. Those are made out of 1x4 pine, and they have safe and sound insulation behind them and speaker cloth over the top. And the idea wasn't to deaden the room. I didn't want a room that was dead. I just wanted to treat it a little bit so that I had kind of some control over the sound. It works well for my purposes. And some of the gear that I have in here, I guess we'll start over here. These are Roland TD9K V drums. A lot of fun. My kids love banging on them, and what I love about these is they have volume control, so I can turn them down. But those are great fun to play on. I have a vintage set of Ludwigs as well, but those are actually put away. We keep those put away for now. These are lots of fun to play on. Some old amps and different things. I've got that's actually not a Marshall. It's actually a PV Backstage 110. It was the first amp I ever bought for myself back in the 80s. The cabinet died. I had this old Marshall that failed on me, and so I repurposed the cabinet and mounted the amp in there. It's a great one for my kids to bang around on. That's an old pod. I don't use that anymore. That's kind of one of my main amps right there. That's a 1977 Trainer YGM3 Guitar Mate. That's hand wired, point to point. Mallory caps, all the good stuff in there. I've gigged that amp for years and years. It's a lot of fun. That's the solo music gear Telecaster kit that I built recently. If you guys haven't seen that, I'll put a link to the video that I did on that. It's a great little guitar for the money. It was a lot of fun. The Microcube, that's perfect for taking up to the cottage and having fun with that. Cheap little amp. That's great. Two newer acquisitions. I've got the PV Bandit 112 down here, and the little brother, the Envoy. There is a video on the Envoy 110 on my channel also, a little review on that. It's a great little sounding amp. I paid 65 bucks for that, and I think I paid 200 bucks for that. I've got a 2-Rock 212 cabinet here. This one is actually pretty cool. This belonged to Matt Schofield, who I'm a huge fan of. You're going to hear his name an awful lot on my channel. I'm just a big proponent of what he does, the way he plays, and everything like that. So I got to get a head for that at some point. But that's a great cabinet, and I pair that up with a 1960 something. I can't remember the year now. Trainer custom reverb. This one has the Marshall mod on it. That's an EL34 amp, I think in the 45 watt range. My pedal board at the moment, it's pretty minimalist. There's not a lot of stuff on there, but I have the Dude by J Rocket. That's kind of the Dumble sort of overdrive kind of thing. Providence Stampede Overdrive. That's a pedal that Matt Schofield now has a signature version of that one. I like that. It's kind of that D style kind of thing as well. And then a Keeley Katana Clean Boost, a Vox, and a volume pedal, and then there's a little moored delay, and then the foot switch for the PV when I use it. A Korg pitch black tuner, easy for me to say as well. Some of the guitars. This is a Highway 1 Stratocaster that's just been heavily modified. That's actually a solo music gear Strat neck on there at the moment. You can kind of tell because of the curve here at the top. I'm going to review this. I paid 70 bucks for this neck, and it's actually really good. I'll talk about that in another video. My 2014 Les Paul Studio. I've got an Ibanez bass there. My 1977 Fender Stratocaster. I actually refinished this guitar. Well, I shouldn't say refinished it. I finished it. This guitar was given to me by a good friend of mine, and Paul, he gave me this guitar, and actually when he gave it to me, it was just the body and the neck, and the body had all the finish stripped off of it. So I actually refinished this in nitrocellulose lacquer. That's the blonde nitrocellulose lacquer, and then I installed Seymour Duncan Texas Antiquities in there. Got a good quality bridge and hardware for it, and I took it down to Cosmo Music, and I had them do a stainless steel frets in there. Those are Jess Car fret wire, and also a Plex setup on that. That's kind of my main guitar. I really love that guitar. Some of the gear I'm going to be reviewing shortly. There's a Shure SM57 microphone here. We're going to be doing a review on that one really shortly. I'm looking forward to that. It should be pretty fun. And I'm going to do a comparison against this guy here. This is the Sennheiser E609. So we're going to do kind of an A/B comparison. I think I'm going to make you guys figure out which one is which. Really popular mics for miking guitar cabinets. So we'll see kind of what happens there. It should be fun. I've got a, what have I got here? Audio Technica AT2020 as well. We're going to play around a bit with that. And then this is kind of the main studio setup at the moment. It's a Mac with, I've got a AudioVox, AudioVox, took my glasses off, I can't see here. 220 SVL PreSonus sound card with a couple of Event PR5 studio monitors. Another great guitar, the John Mayer Signature. Just kidding. And then, of course, bobblehead. Everybody needs a bobblehead, right? So, anyway, guys, look, that's just a little quick tour of kind of the studio, and it gives you a little bit of an idea of the space that I work in when I'm doing all this kind of fun, crazy stuff. I love this space. It's a wonderful spot for me to just kind of come in here and do my thing. So, when you see my videos, now you know where I'm making them. Thanks for watching.